Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Tonight is Monday, March 1st, the beginning of a new month, the beginning of a new monthly candle, and also the beginning of some new price action that's got people asking a very serious question. Is the correction over? And if the correction is over, should we expect Bitcoin to press on to some higher highs? And are we about to see the altcoin market take off? Well, I don't know if I can give you a definitive answer on that, but I can definitely give you my perspective. And so I want to start out by saying that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice. If you choose to make it financial advice and make decisions based upon what I say, that is your choice, not my encouragement. All I'm telling you is what I see and what I am going to do. With that being said, taking a look at this Bitcoin chart, I am seeing mixed signals in this market. I'm seeing a very prominent bearish signal, and I'm seeing a very prominent bullish signal. Now, before I explain those two signals, first thing I want to say is that one of the most dangerous things that we can do is want the market to go one way or the other. I almost guarantee you will be much more profitable. Now, I guarantee you that you will be much more profitable if you're neutral in regard to the market. I simply want the market to tell me which way it's going. I don't need it to go up. I don't need it to go down. I just want it to go whichever way it wants to go. I simply want to be a student of the market and learn to identify the signals that the market gives me when it's moving in one direction or another so that I can plan accordingly. That is all. However, full disclosure, I must confess that I'm battling inside because I want this market to drop lower. Now, if I'm completely honest, part of the reason why I want the market to drop lower is because I said it was going to drop lower. I said it was going to drop to 38,000, and it would really be nice if the market did what I said. However, that's pride, and I just got to get over that. Second reason why I want the market to drop lower is because I want to buy some stuff at lower prices. I do have some buy orders waiting at some lower prices for some altcoins, and it would be nice to be able to buy them at that level. However, that being said, if I throw out my pride and say, you know what, none of us are master of the market, I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong. And number two, the altcoins are already on sale tremendously. I mean, you all know that I like BCH. Right now, I could buy BCH at a 36% discount. So that's a good fire sale, and especially anticipating that altcoin season is coming soon, if I can get rid of some of this stuff. I mean, once altcoin season hits, nobody's going to care about if you could save $50 more on a Bitcoin Cash, or if you could save, 5 more cents or 10 more cents on an XRP, right? I would love to buy XRP at 30 cents or 33 cents. But once altcoin season hits and it takes off and XRP is $10 or $13 or $5 or whatever it is at that point, or by the end of the year, hopefully $25, nobody's going to be saying, man, I wish I would have got it for 33 cents instead of 43 cents. That would have been, so good. No, I mean, you've already got, these are already rock bottom prices here. And so, in a sense, I think we should just be thankful, right? Even if the market turned around now, we're in great position. We should be thankful. However, if we simply look at this chart and ask the question as unbiased as we possibly can, what is the chart telling us about where the market is getting ready to go? I see two prominent signals here. The first is bullish. This one's right in my face, and I looked at this last night, and I said, uh-oh, and I tried to even make a video last night. It was midnight when I saw it, and I had to make the video 3 times because I was groggy, and my voice sounded like this. It sounded like I'd smoked a pack of Marlboros, and I had no energy, and I made the video the first time, forgot to turn on the microphone, made it a second time, used the wrong microphone, the sound was crappy. Used it the third time, was so tired I didn't make a lick of sense, so I just posted a screenshot to my members because they were the ones asking a bunch of questions. My hodlers and my traders, both on my Patreon and on my YouTube memberships here, and I wanted to update them on what I was seeing. But finally, I got the opportunity tonight to sit down and show you what I see. First signal, bullish divergence. What is bullish divergence? Bearish divergence is when there's lower highs in the RSI, but higher highs in the price action. If the price action's moving up while simultaneously the RSI is moving down, that's called bearish divergence. Why? Because the RSI is the momentum of the market, and when the momentum's moving down but the price action's moving up, you can rest assured that the price action is going to catch up at some point with the RSI. And so that's when I started calling it the correction. When I started seeing bearish divergence, I started saying in my YouTube videos, it's going to hit the mid 50,000s range and then it's going to drop. All right. So, and sure enough, it hit 58,000 and it dropped, right? We're all happy. I'm happy, right? But now we're seeing lower lows in the price action while simultaneously higher lows in the RSI. Lower lows and higher lows, that's called bullish divergence. And that marks the beginning of a trend. And that trend is moving upward. And we've seen that Bitcoin has moved up and the entire market has moved up about 15% from the moment we started to notice that. So I saw that last night late, and this morning, sure enough, everything has continued to move up throughout the night. So what does that mean? Does this mean that the correction is over and that Bitcoin's going to break out and make higher highs and it's going to pull the whole altcoin market with it and we're on with altcoin season? Well, not so fast. The second indicator that I'm seeing is an ascending broadening wedge that we've broken bearish out of here. Ascending broadening wedges are bearish. We've broken bearish out of that ascending broadening wedge as expected. And when we broke out, I projected a 16% drop in the price action, which would take us down to $39,239. Okay? So which is valid? The bullish or the bearish? We're seeing two things. We're getting mixed signals from the market. Which is valid? And we haven't invalidated this bearish move yet. We haven't invalidated this ascending broadening wedge yet. Why? Because we're still under it. But which is more valid? Well, the first thing that I notice is the difference in time. Bullish divergence appeared on February 21st. So it's just a few days ago, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. However, this ascending broadening wedge goes back to early January. So this is we've taken much longer to telegraph this bearish move than we have to telegraph this bullish move. This indicates to me, this is my simple conclusion, this bullish move is a temporary bullish move within a broader bearish progression within an even broader bullish market. So we're still in a bull market. But in that bull market, we're experiencing a temporary correction. And in that temporary correction, we're experiencing an even more temporary bull run, or little bullish trend, I guess you could call it. So at the end of the day, I can tell you my suspicion, and my suspicion is that the correction is not over. However, I cannot tell you that conclusively. So why am I making this video? What's the point? Well, I say all that to say, if you've been waiting around for these lower prices, say Bitcoin Cash, if you wanted to buy it, I don't know why. I can't even remember what this trend line was here for. Let me just get rid of this stuff. If you were waiting to buy at 408 or 372, it still might go down that low. But all I would say is this. If I did not have any Bitcoin Cash right now, I would just start dollar cost averaging in. I'd buy a little now. I'd buy a little more in a few days. I'd buy a little more in a few days. That way, if it goes down, I still have some bandwidth to buy some down here. But if it takes off and goes up, I haven't missed my opportunity. If I wanted to buy, if I didn't have any XRP right now, I would just start dollar cost averaging in. Buy a little now. If it comes down, buy a little more. If it goes down, buy a little more. If it goes down, buy a little more. If it goes up, buy a little more. That way, if altcoin season all of a sudden starts and everything takes off, because the way this thing happens is when it does take off, and we know not the day nor the hour, it's going to take you by surprise. You're not left in the dust waiting for 30 cents. And looking back going, 43 cents actually wasn't so bad, because now it's $4.30. So anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I want to thank you for all of the support. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Really hope each and every one of you is able to profit marvelously from this market. I want to thank all of the recent subscribers to my channel, all of the new hodlers, all of the new traders. I'm going to do everything that I can to see to it that you succeed. I just want you to know that I'm committed to your success. And I want to thank you all for liking this video, subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. Oh, one last thing I want to say before I close. A lot of people have asked me what's the difference between my memberships on the channel, the trader, the hodler, the trader, and the strategist, and my Patreon. I've got silver, gold, platinum on my Patreon. You know, what I'm seeing is this. If you're interested in trading with us on Prime XBT, I would suggest joining the Patreon. I know a few of you have already joined the trader level here on my channel. I would suggest that you check out the Patreon. And the reason is there's a bigger trading community there. And it's not huge. There's only about like 15, 20 people there. But all of them are engaged. Most of them are engaged. And they're communicating with one another. They're helping one another. And there's more community there in the trader realm than there is. But if you're interested in being a hodler, the holder level here, if you just want to invest, you just want to buy and hold, and you want to follow the Cryptogenic portfolio, the holder level is great for you. You might also check out the silver level on my Patreon, and I post a lot of charts there. A lot of patrons ask me for charts, and you get to kind of connect with the community in that way as well. For those of you who are traders on here on my YouTube channel, I want to thank all of you. Encourage you to check out the Patreon. Some of you might want to jump over. Some of you might want to stay. If you jump over to the Patreon and join there, you can feel free to shut down your membership here on my channel. We can talk about that soon, but feel free to ask me questions. I'm here for you guys as well. But I just really believe this is an important time in the market, and we're going to do everything in our power to position ourselves to profit from it in marvelous ways. And in the meantime, do everything that is in your power to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. This is Cryptogenic, signing out.